Did you see the cat?
I would save the cat.
Oh, a parrot posting.
Yeah, I saw.
Eat that bird.
Alright, we're done talking about blood now. Hey, we still have a little time left. I guess I'll keep talking then. Speaking of blood, do you know what dragon's blood is? It's nothing like a fantasy novel. Not actually the blood of a dragon. Dragon's blood is bright red resin taken from a plant called the
Jacana.
Jacana, thank you. It was valued in the old days as an almighty medication, and it actually has the ability to reduce inflammation. The people of old were such romantics to call tree resin dragon's blood. No question
Yep,
on
I got
this.
some dragon's blood in my other room. I have almost accidentally used it in place of my burgundy ink.
I have dragon's blood in me. I am a dragon.
What's up?
Hey, how's it going? Oh yeah, if you're not busy today, could you come somewhere with me? There's a place I want to go. Well, think about it, okay? We are hanging out with Yosuke today. I'm a dumbass. Yosuke's on floor 2. Wait, do I have a magician?
Yo!
I do not. Also, I'm gonna preemptively obtain a son because I fused away my Yatagarasu.
Hmm.
Yo!
Yo, you, if you're free, you wanna go somewhere?
Alright!
Let's go then. Yosuke brought you here.
I hated this place when I first came to Inaba. You can tell how small the town is from up here. But looking at it now, it's a nice town.
Tear up.
If it were only that easy.
Yosuke has a self-mocking smirk on his face.
I want to tell Saki-senpai something. That what's important isn't where you are. This town I hated so much, now I love it. I mean, there's still nothing here, but I have family and friends and you. The important things are never far off. They're all around you.
Yosuke seems a bit embarrassed.
I always wanted to be special. I thought my life would finally have meaning if I was special to someone. That's why I was really excited when I got my persona. But I really didn't need it. It's not what you have or what you can do. Just being born, living your life. Before you know it, you're already special to someone.
You're right.
Yeah, like you. You're special to me, you know?
You can feel Yosuke's warm trust. You feel your relationship with Yosuke has grown even deeper. Yosuke's determination in battle has been enhanced. Yosuke will now die for you. I finally got to do the meme after the reference after all this time.
Let's go.
Because it's rank 9 and golden and not rank 1. Yosuke can now take a mortal blow for you during battle.
Alright, let's see if we can find everyone's house from here. there's Juness, and that's the main street, so my house is there. The one with that funky roof. Meaning yours is...
Welcome back.
We're going reading. We are reading Polyland. I believe this one's about math. A textbook that teaches the very fundamentals of mathematics and the concept of numbers. Did Ko really learn math from this book? The conversation between Mr. Plus and Miss Minus makes learning math needlessly complicated. You decided to save them for the next read. I believe in the original 4, this book was called Fun with Numbers.
Thumbers.
Alright, great baton work. It's the most important part of a relay. Keep practicing. Doesn't matter how fast you run, if you drop the baton, you'll lose valuable time. Just keep passing that baton until you've reached the anchor. It's fundamental but difficult. By the way, the word anchor was originally used in a different track and field sport. How about a question for Narukami? Which of these sports also use an anchor? Isla?
Tug of war.
Correct. You're right about you gave the answer you thought was right. You got it, you. The player supporting the end of the rope was acting as an anchor and was called thus so. It crossed over into other sports, and so the last run in a relay is also called that. Alright, one more time with you as the anchor. Ready, go. We are hanging out with Sun. This is just gonna be a spend ton.
I see.
You're working hard, huh? Sorry, but you should go to practice by yourself. I have to go somewhere. I'll drop by if I can make it. There's no music. I assume because there's no rank up in the fact that it's raining. Participate in the acting exercises. You thoroughly practice expressing a variety of emotions. Yumi isn't here. You decided to see her at the hospital. Inaba Municipal Hospital, corridor. You talked with the despondent Yumi for a while. You feel your relationship is going to become closer soon.
Oh, welcome back.
Time to go hang out with the prick again, and this time we can't call him out anymore because it matters what we pick.
Can you teach me this?
With regards to question 4 here, why does it use this formula? You tried to explain it to him in a way he could understand. Isn't this cheesecake delicious? Oh, I want cheesecake. I bought it from an online shop that's all the rage these days. It's been in the top-ranked store for 15 weeks straight. Just like Shu-chan, first place in everything.
Mom!
Stop it. But you're my pride and joy. So Yukun, about Shu, you think you could make it into Tokyo University? I don't want him to ever have to do any I don't want him to ever have any hardship. Once he's in a good college, he's set, right? Everyone has a natural talent. Shu-chan's just happen to be how smart he is. I just want him to go to a good college so he can get a good job, then buy a good house, and find a good... Mom... Don't you worry about me, Mom. I'm always on top. I am right now, and I always will be. That's right, he really is the perfect child. Shu's mother continues to lavish praise on her son.
Mister.
If I get into a good college, am I really set? Really should be saying option 3, but it's 1.
No kidding.
I see. Then I should be aiming for that, huh? Shu seems a little distracted. I don't really need to be set just yet. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean anyway. Well, I need to study. There's no point in asking about college unless I'm really smart.
Raison d'etre.
I'm glad the game said it for me, because I don't think I would have got that.
Yeah. French hurts. Raison d'etre.
Do you know what that means?
No.
No, but the guide says to say 1. I'm surprised.
It means
Well,
1? French are weird.
I'm surprised. Well, it makes sense since you're 3 grades above me. It's irrelevant. Wow, the French are weird. It means it's irrelevant. I only have Mom, and the guys at school are all kids. You're a kid. Says that Shu has opened his heart to you, if only a little. You feel that your relationship with Shu has deepened slightly. It's like he barely cracked it, if anything.
I like that if you type in raison, the rest fills out.
Power to create personas that the Tower Arcana has grown. Huh, time's already up. We were still in the middle of that last question. I'll stay and help you. You don't have enough diligence. I'll stay and help you. I see. Well, until then.
Take care now.
Finished your tutoring job and went home and earned 10,000 yen.
The phrase comes from French, literally reason for being.
Midterms are starting on Friday next week. Are you guys studying hard or hardly studying?
Both.
Well, let's get back to basics then. Let's look at the world map. Take note that Japan is in the center of the Japanese maps. Other countries center their maps in different areas. Where would you find Japan on a map made in a foreign country? Oh, let's see. Amagi-san. No, I'd feel bad about that. So, Hanamura. What? Why would he feel bad about asking Yukiko, but not me? Because Yukiko's not sitting right next to us. It'd be obvious if she asked. I don't even know what he's talking about. Do you know the answer, you? Do you know the answer?
It's not even on the map. No, that's New Zealand. The right edge, obviously.
Correct. Gave him the answer you think is correct. Oh, you got it. I believed in you, really. Yes, in foreign world maps, Japan is placed on the eastern edge. Now you know why they call this part of Asia the Far East. Foreign maps are designed to be centered on the prime meridian at 0 degrees of longitude. I see. Thanks, you.
I'm honestly more surprised the fact that Japanese maps still center the map on Japan.
You're waiting for
I need to look that up. I want to see what the hell that looks like.
We're gonna be doing a little save scumming. We haven't had to do this in a while, but we're gonna go eat the beef bowl.
It's not as cursed as I was thinking, but it is still cursed. I like that on this map that I found, on Curtis Wright Maps, they even gave Japan a special color, so that you'd be able to immediately identify it. You know, as if being in the center wasn't enough for you.
Center Shopping District, Chinese Diner Aya. You accepted the Rainy Day Special Mega Beef Bowl Challenge. You still can't see the rice. You begin to suspect that your bowl is a portal to the meat dimension. The amount of meat contained within this bowl is truly staggering. In order to finish this bowl, you must have understanding of your limits, knowledge to control your pace, courage to face this unrelenting tide of beef, and the diligence to persevere against this colossal challenge. All these traits are necessary to master the Rainy Day Special Mega Beef Bowl Challenge. You are unable to finish your meal in your current state. I need knowledge and diligence. That's not knowledge or diligence. I need to reset. Too bad, mister. That'll be 3,000 yen. Come back soon, thank you. I heard that you live with a police detective named Dojima-san. My daughter met a man named Dojima while she made a delivery to the police station. She said he looked a little like you. Your family must be filled with handsome men and beautiful women. Thank you.
And now, the weather. The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
In other words, the game is saying if you didn't rescue Naoto, it's too late. Seems the fog will set in tonight. Ooh, we got our fish. That's gonna make save scumming a little annoying.
Also, the map I sent you is from 1926, which, for you, may explain why look at that one country in Africa. I think that's just called Western Sahara. I don't remember, but it's like a mega country. It's like half the continent. And speaking of half the continent, look at the Soviet Union.
There's a delivery for you on the table. There's a delivery for you. I left it on the table. Hey, we can harvest the veggies in the rain on a day we can't do anything else.
They look yummy.
I want to help harvest too.
We've got veggies.
Think we can grow even more? We got Haranya cabbages. Wall paprika, is that like wall chicken?
Come on, grow.
Maybe.
I want some delicious veggies.
I'm excited.
We lost the trivy.
Yeah. Also, I'm just still fascinated by this this map that I'm looking at. I'm loving that sometimes Japanese write like just a transliteration of the other country's name, and other times they just come up with stuff. Like Belgium here looks like it's Igirube. But then you like look at Egypt and it's just Egypto.
It's midnight. The fog is set in.
Kill the fog.
No one is appearing on the Midnight Channel. Since Naoto has been rescued, it seems the killer was thwarted this time. Meanwhile, in the foggy shopping district... Damn it. Again? I know who the killer is. It's obviously Nanako.
Are you feeling better now?
Yes, thanks to all of you. I'd like to thank you once again for what happened.
Don't mention it. But hey, your uniform.
Huh? Ah, yes. After contemplating the matter, I went with what I've been wearing thus far. There's no need for you to...
Hey, it's the Detective Prince.
That's no prince. I heard he's a she.
Huh? You serious? If he's a she, then... oh, crap!
Kinda disappointed. But then again, there's something neat about it. Yeah, if you look at it a certain way, doesn't she seem pretty cool?
She is pretty cool.
Better.
My, rumors spread so quickly.
Especially when you're in a small-ass town like this. We're on your side.
Thank you. But it doesn't bother me at all. There's no need to worry on my behalf. So please, treat me as you did before.
By
That aside,
punting you?
I'd like to discuss the case with you all. We're dealing with a kidnap and murder case perpetrated by someone lurking in this very town. And it isn't over yet. Let's go over the finer points after school.
In other words, story. Junette's food
Sorry.
court.
First, I heard the doorbell ring. But when I opened the front door, I saw no one there.
First, I heard a knock on my doorbell.
Just as alarm bells sounded in my mind, someone grabbed me roughly from behind and covered my mouth with something. Immediately afterward, I was put into something like a sack and most likely carried on the culprit's shoulder.
Wow, how could you remember all that?
The culprit seems to have used a chemical to incapacitate me, but luckily I wasn't completely unconscious. I had been expecting a trick along those lines, so I was somewhat prepared. And of course, I was desperate to gather as much information as I could.
Oh, I was wrong earlier. Tower was not the last social link. I forgot about Naoto.
Oh,
No
oh, have we
wonder
not
you're an ace
started?
detective.
Oh, I was gonna say, have we not started Justice? I was thinking Nanako. Naoto is Wheel of Fortune?
Yes, she is fortune.
That ain't something to be proud of. You are too damn calm about all this.
Judging by their actions and body type, I'd say the culprit is definitely a man. I heard no conversations or voices, so I believe he is acting alone. It's after that that things get murky. I felt a single impact, which I assume is when I was thrown inside the TV. But the time from kidnapping to that point seemed too short. It was a matter of minutes.
So you were immediately thrown inside the TV after being kidnapped. Oh, could there have been a TV on the side of the road?
Regrettably, my memory from there on is a blur.
Yeah, don't you see those TVs on the side of the roads all the time?
I see. But man, the killer came right up to the door and rang the bell? That's just crazy.
I finally understand why you all testified that you couldn't recall much of what happened. Such a bizarre experience, with mental and physical fatigue on top of it. It's only natural to be confused. And going by the surrounding circumstances, my kidnapping and everyone else's were near identical. There is no question that the culprit is the same in each case.
So, that Mitsuo boy who said he killed King Moron.
Everything makes sense now.
That's the only person he killed.
I can't say for sure until I gather more concrete evidence. But Mitsuo Kubo's only victim was Mr. Muraoka. It was a copycat killing that mimicked the true culprit's method.
No wonder King Moron's death broke the pattern in so many ways.
The question remains, though, as to how Kubo learned of that world.
That's it! That's what was bothering me! Mitsuo could enter the TV, right? Then why didn't he kill King Moron that way?
I believe he didn't understand the other world as well as the true culprit. Even though I can now enter it myself, it wouldn't occur to me to use it for murder.
Because you're a good person.
And remember, the previous corpses left no sign that their deaths had anything to do with the other world. After Kubo became wanted, leaving him with nowhere to run, he probably thought for the first time, what if I put my entire body into the TV? The bizarre condition of the corpses that caused such commotion is probably because they died on the other side. It's a simpler explanation than figuring out why the killer would risk disposing of the bodies in such a way. Which means their inexplicable condition of being hung on a foggy day wasn't due to the culprit making a statement. Much of our speculation could be tested if we could ask Kubo in person. However, I've unfortunately been taken off the investigation.
Ouch.
And I highly doubt that the police will believe any of this.
They wouldn't admit that it wasn't Mitsuo in the first place. Once you've said something on TV, it's not easy to admit you were wrong.
I believe the primary cause of my dismissal was because I raised that possibility to them. The police won't readily concede that they made false charges, all the more so if the accused is a juvenile. In fact, the overwhelming sentiment with the police force is to end this case with his arrest.
Even if it's possible there's another killer?
Those dickheads. I had a feeling that would be the case. Not that I trusted him in the first place.
But, Naoto, if you were that calm when it happened to you, couldn't you have, I'm not saying you should have caught him, but isn't it kind of sad for an ace detective to go down that easily?
To tell you the truth, I was really scared. I'm sorry.
Also, they took her by surprise.
It can't be helped. None of us could resist the culprit either. Don't forget, Naoto-kun is younger than us, and she's a girl.
And also, all of you were taken by surprise.
Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting.
I don't think being a girl had anything to do with it. She opened her door, and they ding-dong ditched at, light speed. They were just gone, and you just got sucked away to another dimension. How do you fight that?
Well, they did describe it. It didn't immediately... She did describe a little bit of it. She got taken and put into a bag, and then, after a while, got put into the TV.
But still, yeah, it's...
Naoto?
If you've never been restrained, which I have when I did, karate lessons when I was about their age, it's surprisingly hard, even if you know how to get out. If you've been restrained, it's hard. So they don't even know what the killer looks like. They don't know what, how strong they are or where they were because they just weren't there. And then all of a sudden, you're being bound. You're something's over your head. You can't do anything. Kanji wouldn't be able to do that realistically. So yeah, the Naoto didn't stand a fucking chance. If Narukami ever gets selected, he's doomed. Get that man away from any cameras.
We can only watch and wait for him to make the next move. But this is no longer a mere job or someone else's affair. I want to know the truth of why we were targeted. Please.
Nanako's really good at kidnapping people. That's all I'm saying.
Of course.
Thank you very much. I'll do my best, leader.
She's stronger than she looks.
If Nanako told you to go into the TV world, would you?
Yes. Without question. now to join the group. She'll definitely be a strong asset in solving the case. Investigation Team Social Link has reached level 8. Power to create personas of the Fool Archon has increased.
Since I'm the king of the geniuses, I knew it would work out this way.
That's a blatant lie.
Ta-da! Now out Chan's glasses.
Thank you. They told me about you, Teddy. I can sympathize with your drive to find yourself. If I may help in any way, let me know.
Wow, what a nice girl.
For now, you'll just have to wait for them to make the next move.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
We are catching bugs and hanging out with the tower. This one will just be an ST.
Meh.
Meh. I was hoping it would take me all the way to the bus stop, not there.
No.